Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's hub setup video. Yes, I am finally sitting down to set up my 2023 hub. I have honestly been putting this on the back burner for quite some time now, and it's not for any particular reason other than I just haven't really had time to sit down and truly think through how I want to use my hub, what I want to track, where I want it set up, all of that. And to be totally honest and transparent with you, that is still the case. I am going into this video without a plan. And my kids are yelling in the background. So this is just real life, you guys. I am keeping it real here. I thought it might be helpful to kind of sit down and film this even without having a plan, because I feel like that's the position that many of us are in. We're just not really sure how we want things set up, and maybe it'll be helpful to hear me think out loud. That's at least what I'm hoping. So anyways, I'm in my 2022 hub right now. I'm in my 1 month planner for December. So the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to go back to my hub homepage for my current one and just look at how I had it set up for 2022. Now, I set this up very shortly after the hub was launched in March of 2022, and a lot of things have changed, and this is just gonna be a total real moment with you guys. Like, I set this up, I didn't really do much with it. I put my budget planner behind a divider originally. I put my budget planner behind notebooks originally. I changed my mind, and this is just an example, you guys. You can change your mind, you can change it. Nothing you do is set in stone. You may find that how you have something set up just isn't working for you, and so you want to set it up a different way. I currently keep my budget in my 1 month planners. If you guys have seen my recent budget videos, you know that. But I did originally have it set up in my notebooks here, and then I also set up a universal add-on insert organizer behind a divider and everything. And I just found, for me personally, it worked best to have in my 1 month planner. I had the space for it, and I just wanted to keep everything for that month in one spot. So that's the way I do it. But yeah, this has not changed. I didn't really go back in and like adjust anything. It's just, it is what it is. I didn't really decorate it much at all. It's just very basic. I mean, that's like handwritten in. You guys, like, I'm telling you, just don't put a ton of pressure on yourself to have things set up absolutely perfectly and have it be something that you're going to stick with for the entire year. I think that idea is great. I think it's a great goal to strive towards, but I think sometimes it can put so much pressure on ourselves that, like, it leads to inaction. It leads to, you know what, I can't actually keep up with all of this, so this wasn't realistic for me. And that's why in the setup guide on the second page, there's a little note here that says to make sure you're being realistic and you can keep up with all of it. So I'm going to go through this setup today. There is a dedicated video on the tutorials playlist for this, and you receive this as a free gift, this little setup guide, and it's perfect for those who like to have things, you know, to check off and go step by step and everything. There's a lot of resources linked over here, lots of videos. I've already decided that I am going to do landscape, and I am going to do January to December as my format, and we're just going to go through and set things up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to import my new hub. So I'm going to find it here on my desktop where I saved it, and there it is. So this is my fresh new hub that I am importing. And now, one other thing too, when you are setting up your hub, if you liked your previous year's setup, you can very easily duplicate that hub and then just delete the pages that you want to like redo, or erase the pages you want to redo if you want to put some new like data and stuff like that in there. If you like your 2022 setup, then definitely just duplicate it. That's super easy to do. All you would have to do is come to your home screen here, hit this little arrow underneath it, and then hit duplicate, and it will duplicate that whole hub for you. So just FYI there, that is a way that you can very quickly set up your hub without hardly any work needing to be done at all. So, but there's my fresh new hub, and I know one thing I want to do is I want to put a different cover on it, and I'm going to go with the Kit 5 covers. So I'm going to unzip that file. And we'll open it up. I need landscape, and I'm gonna pick which one I want to use. So I think I'm gonna use this one. It's just really pretty. I wanted to do the rose gold. I'm a rose gold fan, and if you are not new here, then you know that, but that looks good. So I have my new cover on, and then I'm going to get one of the 2023 cover labels, light mode, and I'm gonna pick a cover label. And I think, let's see, what do I want to do? Do I want to use just this basic one? My planner. There's this one too that I really like. Ooh, I like this. This is what we're gonna do. So I'm just going to put that on my cover, center it as best I can, but it says 2023 all the things, and I really love, I feel like the script just matches the decorative cover and everything, so I really like that, and I love how 2023 is just faint in the background there. So now I have my cover. I'm kind of going out of order here. So let me go ahead and check this off. So I've imported my hub, and I checked out the tutorials because I made them, so obviously, you know, did that. And then there's that. Oh, I need to rename my hub, so I'm going to do that. Add a label to my cover. I did that. So let's see, I'm going to rename this, and I think I'm just gonna do my 2023 planner. And I really like adding these little sparkles, if I can find the little sparkles. Let's see, sparkle, there they are, a little sparkle there, and then let's add a little sparkle at, hello, the top there. And I think that looks good, I think. Let's see if I can just go there. Okay, so my 2023 planner, so I renamed my planner. I am going to set up my shortcut now to my planner. I do have a dedicated video to this process, so definitely check that out if you want more of like that step-by-step type of deal. But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up my shortcut icons here, and I'm gonna pick out which shortcut icon I am going to use. And I think I'm gonna actually do this 2023 one here. So I'm gonna save that image to my camera roll. And then I'm gonna open up the Shortcuts app. I'm gonna hit this plus sign to create a new shortcut, hit open app, and I'm going to choose Goodnotes. And again, I have a slowed down version of this, so if you want to check that out, it's on the tutorials playlist. And I'm gonna choose my 2023 planner. So that's gonna tell it, you know, open Goodnotes, open up that specific document, and then I'm going to add this to my home screen. I'll relabel this 2023 planner, and then I'm going to choose a photo and do that shortcut icon, and I'm going to tap add. And now here is my little shortcut here, so I'm just going to move that real quick to this little front screen here. So now when I tap on this, it's going to open up my 2023 planner. So let me just close this real quick so you guys can see. When I tap on that, it's gonna open up that planner. So that is all good to go. Then let me grab my little setup guide here. So I set up my shortcut, and then add a photo and write your name on the home page. So I'm gonna swipe over and see, I don't even know if I have a photo that I want to use. I'm telling you, I haven't like thought this through at all. So I don't even know if I have a photo that I want to use right this second. I might even do like a little collage or something of my kids there. So I'm probably gonna skip that for now. I'm not gonna do like super decorative stuff right this second. I think that eventually I will, and once I do, I will definitely share that. But I think one thing I might do, at least for now, is I might just grab a photo frame. So I'm gonna go to my sticker books, and I'm using sticker kit 5, and I'm gonna go to the scrapbook section, and we will just grab a photo frame. And I think I'm gonna do this one with the little hearts and paste that here. And then, like I said, I'm gonna just, you know, I'm going to put some photos in a little bit, but not right this second. So that looks good. And then I'm going to choose a font, and I'm going to do Beyond the Mountains. I've been really enjoying that font lately. And let's see, grab my little keyboard here, and I'm just going to put Stephanie Ann. I want to make the font a little bit bigger, so I'll do that. Let's see. Looks good. And then do a space. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. And I might even change the color of that to one of the hex codes. So I might do that one. And color, custom, paste. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, so I changed the color there, and I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually add some transparent color. Okay, so I just said I wasn't gonna decorate, and here I am, you know? All right, so I'm gonna go to labels, solid, and then on the second page of the solid labels, there are these transparent squares, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these and maybe line the side with it, just to add a little more like pop of color over there. And it can kind of hang off the page even, but I can just add that right there. And then, yeah, that looks good. And then I will just do a little copy and paste. And add color over there too. So I like the look of that. I like just the little pops of color. And then this is 2023, so I'm gonna put the year up there as well, and I'm gonna use a different font. I think I'm gonna do this bouncy font, or no, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the Hug Me Tight. I've been really liking that font. So 2023. And again, I'm gonna make that a little bit larger. And then we'll use the lasso and put that right there. So 2023, and then my word of the year is going to be, and I'm gonna do that in Hug Me Tight too. So I'm just gonna copy that, paste, and I'm gonna have 2 words of the year, and those are gonna be realistic, expectations. That is what I am needing to work on currently. So I'm gonna resize that, and I think I'm gonna change the color of that as well. Oh, and I need to copy the hex code again. I don't know if I want to do that same color. I think I am. So copy, and color, custom paste, and we'll just do realistic expectations. And I'm gonna change the color of this as well. That looks good. Okay, so that takes care of that. And then I'm gonna add some transparent circles to these little buttons. And I'm gonna do, why is my lasso not wanting to work all of a sudden? Oh, there it goes. Okay, I'm gonna do this lighter pink color. And we'll just add those little circles over. And then we'll copy that, paste that over. And again, that just adds a little, you know, pop of color. I am going to fill in my passwords, but that's something obviously I am not going to do on camera. So there's that there. And then what else do I want to do? I honestly do not use that note paper. I know, I'm being honest. I don't use it, so I'm kind of tempted to put like some deco there or something. So I'm gonna do copy, paste, a little screenshot action, and I'll just cover that up. And then I'm gonna go to Sticker Kit 5 and go to some deco and pick out something I want to use. I could even do some of the abstract deco. I think I'm definitely gonna do that. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a lighter pink. Do this one, copy that over, paste, and just set that like right along there. Maybe even like that, yeah. And then I'm gonna do a quote. Maybe all you need is love. That's a good one. Paste that in. And do a little layering. And I feel like it needs something like right there, but I don't know what. So I wonder if I just like okay, I think I'm gonna leave that for now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that for now. And then I'm going to grab a transparent little label again. And we'll do, or do I wanna do I'll probably actually do a solid one here. And I don't know, I'm not really digging this a whole ton, so I'm just gonna leave that blank for now, and then I'll figure out what to put there. I have no idea. So, or or do I want to do, maybe I just want to do these like simple little hearts or something, kind of hanging. Maybe I'll do the little hearts hanging. Ooh, that's cute. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna like there. I like that. Okay, so that works. All right, and then I am going to grab a solid label here. And I'm gonna do the I'm gonna do this top color here. And we will just change the little size of that. Looks good. And then I'm going to label this. I'm going to do P2P deadlines, I believe. So I'm gonna do Hug Me Tight again, and I'm gonna do let's see, P2P. Do I want to do deadlines? Yeah, I don't share my deadlines anymore. I kind of keep that under wraps because things just change so much, and I never want to like give a deadline and then not meet it and disappoint people and stuff like that. So I think I'm just gonna do that. P2P deadlines. And then I'm going to cover up the dividers here with a screenshot. And use the Beyond the Mountains. So I'm gonna do this. We will copy and paste that. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. And then we'll do dividers. And yeah, I'll do that along the left. Goodnotes, it's been doing this weird thing lately where it looks like the text is spliced or something, and then when you zoom in, it's fine. It fixes itself. See how it did that? I don't know why it's doing that, but now it's fine. But okay, so I'm gonna do dividers there. And then I'm going to copy that. Actually, I'm gonna turn images on because I'm gonna copy the white square behind there as well. And I'm gonna put notebooks right here. And we'll make that a little bit bigger. And then I will change that to notebooks. There it goes. Okay. And then I'm going to copy that over. And we will paste that right here. And I'm gonna change this to 5-year journal, which that is something that is coming. There is currently a portrait light mode version of it in the shop, but I am currently working on dark mode and landscape for it, so just FYI. But I want to keep a 5-year journal. That's something I want to have done obviously before the new year starts, because I want to start it on January 1st. So that's a big, you know, priority for me. So I'm going to have my 5-year journal in here, and then I am going to do reading as a divider as well. I'm going to keep my budget in my 1-month planners still, so there's that. But I'm going to just label this reading. And I don't know if I'm going to do the like house management and stuff. I'm like looking at my own shop. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do here? So let's see. I don't keep recipes in my digital planner. Yeah, that might be all that I do for now. yeah, I think that's gonna be all I do for now. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to turn text boxes off, and I'm gonna copy this, and then I'll just cover these other ones for now. And once I figure out what I'm doing with them, then I'll go ahead and, you know, fill them in or whatever. I don't see myself using more than 5, so I am tempted to kind of cover up those ones with maybe some washi. So let's see. And there's no pressure, you guys, to use, ooh, this glitter's pretty, to use all of the dividers and everything. Oh, or ooh, or maybe this one. I think, let's give this one a try. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. And I'm just going to copy and paste this across. And what's nice is you can kind of like layer it over. I'm just gonna zoom in. And yeah, that looks good. Okay, yeah, there's no pressure to use all of the dividers at all. I don't see myself using more than 5. If I do end up needing more than 5, all I have to do is take that washi up and add more sections and we're good. But at least I have a couple sections ready to go. I know I'm gonna do my deadlines for the business, my 5-year journal, and my reading in here, and that's all I'm gonna have for now. So that takes care of that. Now for the notebooks, I am going to do, I'm not gonna use many notebooks. I'm gonna do an annual trackers. So I want to use some of the new health and fitness annual trackers. Again, I want it to be something that I know I can kind of, you know, keep up with. That is really, really important to me. So let's see, I'm going to turn images off real quick and I'm going to copy that. And I'm just going to put annual trackers. Annual trackers. I'll do that there. And then, and again, I don't see myself using a ton of them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, actually, I need to resize it. So let's do, I'll turn text boxes off. And again, we will just do these top 4. So I like to also have a space to just have blank pages where I can sketch product ideas, and in fact I might just label that product ideas. I like to sketch out ideas for inserts and other like new things that are coming to the shop and stuff. So so yeah, I might just use one of those for those like product idea sketches. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy that text box. And we'll paste that. And I'm gonna just do product ideas. Product ideas. And then I'm going to take washi again from the Kit 5 sticker book and cover up that bottom section. And I might just use this one here. Turn images on. Let's see. Do I want to use that one or do I want to use the glitter again? What do I want to do? The flowers are really pretty too. I really like that glitter. Maybe I'll do the flowers. Let's see, do I like that or do I want to use, I might just use the glitter again. Honestly, I mean, I'm just really loving that. So let's just copy that and do like a thicker glitter. And I'll paste again and we can just kind of overlap them. And can do some fine tuning down here. Stretch that over and stretch that over. There, I think that looks good. Okay, so I have P2P deadlines, 5-year journal, reading, and then my annual trackers and product ideas there. So I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to go to this divider. I'm gonna go ahead and actually copy this, and I'm gonna navigate to that divider by tapping on it, and I'm gonna paste that, change the color to black, and then we will just make that larger. And hopefully that's not crooked. Sometimes when you paste text over, it comes out crooked. Oops, let me turn text off. Yeah, it's a little bit crooked. Ay, ay, ay. So let's just erase this. And I might just do, you know what? I'm going to go to my labels and do this one here. Ooh, yeah, this one. I got excited. Images, copy that over, and let's just make a nice big label to put right here. And then I'm gonna do Beyond the Mountains, and I'll do P2, oop, it didn't, that's okay. 2P deadlines, Beyond the Mountains, make that a lot larger, and then and we'll turn images off and center that better on there. Okay, so P2P deadlines, and then what I'm going to use is I'm going to use one of the month only add-ons, which is this one here. So it's going to import. So now I've got my monthly only add-on. These are available in the shop in dark mode, light mode, portrait, landscape, but it's literally just the dated months for the whole year, and that's it. That's all that's in this monthly only. But I really like to use this for jotting down, you know, deadlines for the business and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to use that for. Okay, and then my 5-year journal I'm going to put in once I finish that, and then reading, I have a something else coming to the shop that I'm going to use for that. So for annual trackers, we can go there. Let's go ahead and tap on annual trackers, and I'm going to pull up my health and fitness inserts over here. I might do some budget ones as well, some annual budget. But let's go to the health and fitness first. So I know, let's see. I wanted to do the mood tracker. I think I am gonna do the year in pictures. So I'm gonna be mixing, you guys, and this is another thing. So this is just how my brain works for me. I am gonna mix my budget and health and fitness annual trackers. So I'm gonna do an annual tracker for my business just to show the income, expenses, taxes, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to do, you know, some health and fitness ones, and I'm gonna blob them all together. And I'm gonna use a notebook for that because I don't personally need, right now there's insert organizers available in the Planning to Prosper library. You also get access to them whenever you purchase any inserts from the shop. And they have like an undated monthly view with hyperlinked blank pages, and then there's also one that has hyperlinked weeks too if you want the weeks. I personally don't need that set up for this. Like, I just need a couple pages, so I'm gonna use a notebook for it because I don't need anything that super in-depth. But once I get my reading inserts done and I have this other product that I'm working on done, then I'll use that for reading, and it's really cute and fun, so you guys will see that soon. But okay, so there's the year in pictures, and then I'm gonna do an annual mood tracker. I'm obsessed with this mood tracker, and I'm just gonna kind of plop that on the page there. That looks good. And I'll just write in 2023 for my year, and then I can color code my little happy faces here and kind of track my mood throughout the year. I think that'll be really fun. So we're gonna do the annual mood tracker. I think I'm gonna do appointments because that's always really helpful. So we're gonna do appointments. And then let's see what else I want to do. I'm gonna do pounds lost. There's actually quite a few health and fitness inserts that I want to use. I'll do pounds lost, and then I'll do I'm gonna do the year in pixels, but I'm not super sure what I'm going to use the year in pixels for quite yet. I'm kind of thinking about doing like steps or something, but we'll see. So year in pixels. And I think that's all the annual trackers that I'm gonna put in there for now. So I can go in, and I will eventually go in and just label all of those so I know what is where. But I think for now I'm just gonna kind of leave it because I might honestly move stuff around, but that'll be good for that. And then I'm gonna leave this other like product ideas, I'm gonna leave that blank because that's where I'm gonna do just sketches and stuff, so I want nice big blank pages. So that takes care of my little landing page here. Eventually I will put pictures of the kids in there. I'm trying to see if I have like some pictures that I could put in there now, but I've been really bad lately actually about taking like pictures and stuff. So oh, I love that picture of Maddie. I might airdrop that to myself. There. I love that picture of her. And then there was a really cute one of Jules and Cara. I need to find a cute one of Mando. But yeah, I might just do, oh, this one is so stinking cute. I might just do like a little collage. I love that picture. Ah. Those two are like two little peas in a pod. They are so cute. And then try to see if I can find Mando. I might change these, but at least there'll be something there for now. There's him with his cone on when he had to get stitches. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this one. Airdrop that one. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of finding pictures that I think would be really cute. Oh, look how sweet. My baby girl. I want to find one without a cone on its noggin. Oh, this one's cute. So we'll do that. And then I did take a picture of Kara recently that was really cute. She was snuggling with me like the whole time I was sick. Yeah, this one. Let's see if I can just like kind of change the lighting a little bit. She's just such a little snuggle bug. The whole time I was sick, she slept in the bed with me, and it was really cute. So those are all my babies. So now that I have some pictures to work with, I can just kind of create like a little collage. So I'm gonna pull these in. My little sweetie pie. These pictures just make me happy, so. Mr. Mando Man. It's okay that it's overlapping the frame right now because I'm going to do a little trick and I'll show you guys. So there's my Maddie girl. And maybe I'll even like I'll move this over here. Crop that a little bit. And then that, and crop that a little bit. And then, let's see, I'm gonna crop this slightly. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap on the frame. I'm gonna hit cut. And then I am going to paste that right over. And now I have my little collage of photos of all my babies. So isn't that so cute? Oh, I love that. Okay. So yeah, that's my little landing page. It definitely looks a lot better than my 2022 one, that is for sure, because I put a lot more time into that, obviously. So the next thing I want to do is I want to put in my year at a glance mini months. So I'm going to pull up my files over here and we'll go to my 2023 year at a glance mini months, light mode. I want Sunday start, and these are made to fit perfectly where these little gray squares are, and this makes it to where you can reuse your hub every year. Because as I mentioned, you can duplicate it, and then you can, you know, just delete all of the mini months for the prior year. But I wanted to switch my orientation for 2023, so that's kind of why I decided to not duplicate. I just wanted a fresh start. So yeah, I'll just put in my mini months, and then what I'll probably do is use this page to mark like, well, do I want to do birthdays, or I might put Maddie's school schedule on here, honestly. We haven't decided still if we're going to be homeschooling or not, but she still has the whole second half of the year to go, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. But nothing super fancy with this page. I just want to put in my mini months so that they're ready to go, and then I'll figure out how I'm going to use this page. I could do Maddie's school schedule. I could do just at a glance like all the deadlines for the business. I could do birthdays, but I am going to be using my perpetual calendar for birthdays, so that might not make sense. And then there's December. Okay, and just like that, all of my mini months are in. They are good to go, so that is all set up. And I think, you guys, I'm pretty sure that's everything I'm going to be doing for my setup for now. So there's my cover, again, all the things, and I really love that cover. It's just so pretty. I love the florals, the rose gold. It's just perfect. And you can switch up your cover as often as you want as well. It's really easy to do. I have a video showing how to do that too. But then over on my landing page, I just have a little touch of deco. I love the glitter. I think it's so pretty. And then I have for my dividers, my P2P deadlines. I'm going to insert my 5-year journal once that's ready. I'm going to be putting my reading stuff there. And then I have a couple dividers that are open that, you know, we'll see what I end up using those for. And then for my notebooks, I have annual trackers, product ideas, and then a couple blank ones for that as well. And for the annual trackers, I have the year in pixels, or year in pictures, the mood tracker, appointment tracker, pounds lost, and year in pixels. And then that's all I have in there for now. And then, you know, I might add some other ones later. I know I do want to add some budgeting ones. I just need to look through, and in fact, let me see if I can just go in here real quick into my Dropbox and find this. Now, do I want to do deco? I don't know if I want to do deco or just, let's see, budget inserts, light mode, landscape, save to device, save to files, it's exporting. I think I'm just going to do the neutral ones. And in fact, do I want to do, I might actually use a notebook for, yeah, I am going to do that. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to use a notebook for, I'm going to move product ideas over here, I think. And then I'll copy that and paste. And I'm going to do P2P finances. P2P finances. And then, is that done? Let's see. Nope, that didn't want to save. So let's see. don't know what is this thing doing. Let's see, save to device, save to files, save to desktop. Did it actually save? Yes. I think it did. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So I'm gonna go to P2P Finances and go back out to my desktop where I have those inserts that I just put on there. Let's see. So I want to do annual business tracker. Whoops. My iCloud is still syncing everything. So I'm going to do annual business tracker where I can just have a snapshot of my total revenue, total expenses, taxes paid, and profit. And then I want to do an income tracker. Income tracker. I also want to put together a taxes insert. Something I think will be really helpful. But I'm going to do income tracker, so that'll show the date, the source, the amount, and description. And I think that's going to be it for now. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. But I'm going to go ahead and put my business stuff in here, and there's a couple more inserts I want to make for that. So yeah, so now we're going to have P2P Finances and product ideas. But I like using the notebook just for things where I only have a couple inserts. I don't need that monthly view. I don't need a ton of blank pages. I just need a couple. So that's what I'll use those notebooks for. And like I said, I will go through and I'll label these eventually. I just might, you know, change some things around a little bit. I just wanted to put them in there to have kind of a rough idea of what I'm going to be doing. But yeah. So I think, you guys, that is it for this setup video. So I know it's a long one. I know it's not super polished and pristine because it's just me thinking out loud, but I thought maybe that might be helpful just to kind of see my thought process and how I decide to do things. And like I said earlier, you know, you might change your mind, and that's totally okay. Like, this might, as I'm getting into the year, I might find that I need to switch things around. It's not really working for me the way I anticipated it would. That's totally fine. You know, you have permission to change. Give yourself permission to change, because the way that you start a year, there's a very good chance as the year progresses on that life is going to change. Your priorities are going to shift. Your time that you have available for certain things is going to be more limited or less limited. It's just, that's life, you know, it changes constantly. So you have to be open to being flexible and, you know, giving yourself that grace to, like, okay, like, this is what I'm setting it up as now. It might change in the future, and that's totally okay. So and you don't have to set things up the way that I do. This is just how my brain works. This is what I want to prioritize and everything. So just do what works best for you. That is the name of the game. That is the main thing, is to do what works best for you. But yeah, this is my 2023 hub setup. I feel actually really great that this is now set up and ready to go. So I closed out this whole video and then realized that I forgot to do something. I wanted to go to my January divider here, and I want to actually insert my 1 month planner that I'm going to be using, which is going to be the hybrid. Let me see if I can find it. Did I save it to my, I could have sworn I saved it. Maybe I didn't. I must not have. So I wanted to put in my 1 month planner. So let me go ahead and just go out to my Dropbox and I will download the one that I want to use, which is this one here, and then I'm going to export it and save to files, save, and now it should be in there. So let's go ahead and import that. Yep, there it is right here. I'm going to tap on that. I'm going to be setting up the month of January. That should be tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that. But I have decided to use for January the hybrid layout, which is the combination of weekly and daily all in one. So I'm super excited. I have some really good ideas of how I want to use the hybrid layout and everything. I think it's going to work really, really well for me. So that is what I'm going to use. So I have the 1 month planner behind my January divider now, so that is all good to go. So that's all set. And then I wanted to also go to my setup guide and make sure that this was all checked off. So let's go ahead and check these off real quick. So I added a photo, I wrote in my name, I chose my word of the year, I added my mini months, and then I inserted my 1 month planner. And the second page here I didn't really do. I might do that later on, but I feel like I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. So, but it tells you in here that there's 3 ways to organize and track. You can do it behind a divider in a separate planner, a hyperlinked PDF, in one of the 12 notebooks available, and then in your 1 month planner itself. So in my 1 month planner, I'm gonna do my budget and meal plans. And then, you know, you saw the other stuff. So there might be some more I want to track later on down the road. We will see, but I'm not going to fill that out for now just because I kind of already set things up and it's all good to go. But even here it says, give yourself permission to change your mind and switch things up. Your needs will change throughout the year and your planner can and should change with you. Very important. So anyways, slight intermission. I just wanted, like I said, I closed out this whole video and then I was like, wait a minute, I forgot something, and voila, that's what I forgot. So now we are all good to go. Okay, popping on here again. I just realized there's some things that I just keep forgetting to share, but I did make a couple little changes I wanted to mention real quick. So first, I changed this to health and fitness, and I put progress photos in here, mood tracker, appointment tracker, pounds lost, year in pixels. So still figuring out what I want to do for year in pixels, but that's at least in there. And then I have kiddos and fur babies here. And for that, I have a little page all about my oldest daughter, and then followed by a year in picture. So I can take a picture of her every month and have that all in one spot. But here I can put all of her pediatrician information. This is from the home management inserts. So I decided to put that in. And then if I scroll through, there's Julia with all of her information, a spot to put all of her pictures, and then Mando with a spot to put his pictures, and Kara with a spot to put her pictures. And this is the pet profile as well from the home management inserts. So you have a spot where you can do like vet visits, basic information, immunization records, things like that. So I did change those, and then the finances are now there and product ideas are there. And then again, if I need more notebooks, I can easily move one of these little washi pieces and create another section. But one thing I also went through and did, and I highly recommend doing this, is I added my homepage and my months to my outline. And then as I get things set up, I'm gonna start putting an outline page for those pages as well. So just to show you what I did, here's my outline. I have my hub homepage and then all of my month dividers, and then I put my divider for P2P deadlines down there as well. It's really easy to add a page to your outline, but what I love about this is that no matter where I am in the planner, so say I'm like on January 13th or something, I'm working on this page, all I have to do is go to my thumbnails up here, go to my outline, and then I can tap on the hub homepage and I get there super quick and easy. Same thing if I'm like on my hub homepage and I don't know, or not on my hub homepage. Say I'm like, again, on a random day in January and I want to go to my P2P deadlines, I can just tap on that. You can also have two versions of the same planner going at the same time. So, oh, and I added some color on the sides there too. I've been sort of like working on stuff a little bit as I've edited my video, but you can have two different versions of the planner going at the same time. So if I pull Goodnotes up over here, I can tap on that same document here and I can look at, you know, those deadlines as I'm working, say like in my January planner and I'm like planning out one of my months or something like that. You can have two different versions of it going at the same time. So that kind of helps with the whole like flipping back and forth through your pages in your planner. Just run two different versions at the same time and you are good to go. I highly recommend doing that. I do that all the time. It helps a ton. So, and then there's also a lot of pages that I am going to be setting up eventually as well. So for example, I want to do a vision board. That is on my list. I want to do a vision board. I'll probably do that. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. I'll probably do that on my own. And then there's my master task tracker. I definitely want to fill this in, and I want to fill this in just with projects for planning to prosper and things like that. So I want to fill that in eventually. And then I am going to label these notebooks once I have them a bit more finalized. And I'll go through, I did my 5-year journal. I'll create my divider, like, you know, pages and decorate those. But there's my 5-year journal. And these are linked, these numbers over here are linked to the dividers themselves. So if I tap on divider 1, there's my P2P deadlines. Tap on divider 3, there's my 5-year journal. And then I'll set up reading as well here eventually. I also have my login and log out pages, so I want to get those set up too. What I do for those pages is I personally just erase it and redo it every day. You can also duplicate it if you want to save a record for it. I do use those pages though, I really like them. So I'm gonna set that up, put my log out routine. I just kind of want to think through what I want my login and log out routine to be, because there's certain pages I'm going to want to check every day. For example, my annual mood tracker. I'm going to want to make sure that I go in and I do the annual mood tracker for that day so that I have everything good to go. I'm going to want to make sure I check my year in pixels, that I take pictures of my kids and my dogs and things like that. So that's what I'm going to do for my login and log out routine, is just making sure that those things are done. But yeah, and then as I build my hub out, I'll add more pages to my outline. For example, you know, if I want to get to my annual mood tracker nice and quick, I'll show you real quick. So say I'm on my mood tracker right here and I want to add this page to my outline. All you have to do is hit these 3 little dots up here and then do add this page to outline. And then I'm going to do my 2023 mood tracker. And I'm gonna hit add, and now it says outline created. And then that way, when I'm on January 12th or something, and I'm like, oh, I need to track my mood for the day, all I have to do is hit on these little thumbnails up here, make sure I'm on outlines, and then if I scroll down, there we go, there's my mood tracker right there. And if I hit that, it's going to take me right there. So it's just a way to create a shortcut to certain pages and to flag, you know, really important pages that you want to make sure you have really quick, easy access to without having to do too much navigation with links and stuff in your planner. So I highly recommend using the outline feature and everything like that. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in real quick because I feel like the outline feature is just one of my favorite features. I wanted to be sure to mention it and then also kind of go over those little changes that I made. So yeah, I think that's it as far as, you know, popping back in after I filmed the video. I was just editing it and I was like, oh, I need to make sure I mention this. So there you go. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all of my future videos, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.